Yeah, hi, I'm Steve Ireland. My wife Nina and I and our two girls, Emily and Kate. We farm here, coastal Temuka in South Canterbury, and we have the Lynbrook farm and Lynbrook stud. We milk 500 cows. We've reduced our cow numbers down from about 570 a couple of years, 2 or 3 years ago, and our aim is to reduce inputs and increase per cow performance, and our sort of more of a sustainable model for us. And we're reducing our nutrient losses to the environment, so by doing that, so that's working quite well. The cows do about 460 milk solids a cow at the factory, and we rear around about 230 calves a year and sell most of the others to rearers and bobby some. So we've come through a traditional farming career to farm ownership, starting on wages, working through to management, and then 50-50 share milking on a couple of farms. And in 2003 we converted this farm from a sheep farm and converted to dairy. So we're a little unique in Canterbury where we've got an extremely dry climate, but we're fortunate that you know, we've got a situation where west of here we've got the Southern Alps, a big mountain range that flows through the middle of the South Island. So that catches a lot of westerly rain from the west coast and on the ranges, and that rainfall flows into our rivers and feeds our underground aquifers, and along with snow melt from the winter, all the snow up in the, you know, from the winter snows, again it fills up our deep water aquifers, and then flows right under us and bubbles out out to sea, just on the coastal side of us. So we're able to make maximum use of that and draw from those aquifers and use that water for growing pasture. So and coupled with the dry climate and and long sunshine hours and low humidity, our cows perform really well. So it's a good environment to farm in, and yeah, we enjoy it here, and the cows do too. Nina and I both play quite an active role. We've got 2 properties. We've got another property 5 kilometres from here, a 100-hectare support block. We rear all our replacement calves and beef cattle and bulls, and we winter all the dairy cows there as well. So we play an active role. Nina's, she rears all the calves, and she does all the financials for the farm, and on top of that she does all the AI. She's a technician as well, so she does that. We employ 2 full-time staff. Philip Brooklyn, he's our senior staff member. He's been with us 6 years now, and Philip Harrison, Philip's joined us this year. It's his first year with us. Philip's really keen on the genetics. In fact, he owns some stock on the farm here. As an off-farm interest, I mean, she's got her horses and she loves the horses, and she's got great friends around here, and there's lots of treks on the riverbeds and not too far away up in the hills on the station, so she really enjoys that. So, but for me as an out, cows aren't my total life, but they're probably 95% of it. But in the last few years I've got out and done mountain biking and done a few races, and really enjoyed getting out there off the farm and trying to keep fit and keep sane as well. But yeah, I had a bit of a back injury a couple of years ago, and so I sort of had to leave mountain biking behind. But recently I've been introduced to an e-bike and love that, and it seems to love my back too. So great rides around here in Canterbury, again up the riverbeds and up at the back of Geraldine in the hills. So yeah, thoroughly enjoy that. I think it's the pretty much it's the Jersey's ability to forage and convert efficiently pasture into profit. That's the Jersey's biggest advantage. But you know, Jerseys have got good feet and we hardly get any lameness. We've got really good fertility. Our in-calf, 6-week in-calf rates 88%, and that's without using seeders or we've had one cow that we measure checked out of 500 cows, so they're really healthy. So, and at calving time we hardly calve any cows, so we don't have to worry about checking the cows too late at night, and they'll just get on and do it themselves. So I think the calving ease, the fertility, the low cell count, you know, that's what makes a great Jersey cow. Norseman, so he's sired by a Danish bull, VJ Hill, and his dam is an animal that we purchased as an in-calf heifer from the North Island a few years back, and she's a very good, terrific, Lynbrook terrific daughter. His female family, or her female family, there's about 4 or 5 generations of outstanding cows behind her. It's a very strong family in Taranaki, and and she's a very high performing, excellent conformation cow. So, and but on top of that, this year Salmon have purchased a half brother, sired by Global Future Direction, and he's named Lynbrook FD Ovation, and so he's really exciting. So there's a bit of outcross on the sire side, so there's some Australian pole breeding in behind him, and we're actually milking 3 half sisters of Global Future Direction in the herd, and they're really outstanding young cows. Yeah, so we've actively been using Jersey New Zealand services for a long time. We've registered all our registerable animals, and we use their services like TOP inspection and classification, and we also use their young bulls and their joint venture sire proving schemes. So it was Jersey Genes and now Jersey Future, so we've been using them, and that helps breed more bulls and prove more bulls for all farmers in New Zealand, Jersey farmers in New Zealand, to use when they're ultimately proven. So, but no, we've gained a lot out of being members. We go to the annual conferences. We get to learn what's happening, the latest, what's happening in not only breeding but within the industry, and also, I guess for me, it's the old cliche, you only get out of something what you put into it. So what that sort of, I guess, encouraged me to do was to put my hand up when a directorship role, governance role came up for Jersey New Zealand, and I was elected a director of Jersey NZ. So so that gave me the opportunity to probably a bit of personal growth and governance and decision making, and also when you get into a role like that, then you meet more and more people within the industry who are quite influential on how the industry goes and what you can achieve. So yeah, so, and probably one of the biggest advantages for us is branding. You know, Jersey New Zealand has helped us develop our Lynbrook brand. You know, through our brand, we've created a name, and it's opened up opportunities for marketing our surplus cattle. It's added value to them, and it's certainly added value to the top end too. You know, we've sold elite cattle through New Zealand's Jersey marketing. It's now called Link Livestock. We've sold elite cattle through there and got a premium price because of the registration and all the information and behind our stock. So currently these beef animals and the carryover cows here are our lawnmowers. So I guess the beef breed for us, the beef animals have been, they serve several roles for us. One is less bobby calves, but the other one is we bring them home at a little over 12 months old, and we run them behind the dairy cows, the dairy herd, and we put them in by the herd each day, and they've pretty much eliminated the need for us to go and pre-mow or top the pasture to keep the quality there, but also feeding our cows, you know, the best feed, and having these clean up behind them has been a good practice for us. It's helped lift our per cow production, and we've had the you know, the advantage of having the dairy beef as well. Yeah, so I guess part of the constraints of the Jersey breed has been the beef side of things, and the beef industry, and what we do with Jersey calves, and because a lot of Jersey calves are destined for bobby calf kill instead of taking on, and it's really been about the final carcass size that reaches premium weights, and I think that's been one of the largest issues around the breed. So but what we've got here is we've got Jersey Angus cross and Jersey Wagyu cross animals. These are all about 16 months old. What we're trying to do here is replace bobby calves with beef animals, and just showing that that Jersey cross beef is really good quality, and the efficiency of the breed is very good in terms of weight gain, and so being, you know, very competitive with other beef breeds. We've taken the first lot of our Angus Jersey crosses through and killed them this last spring at 26 months, and we averaged just a bit over $1,700 each for them. But what was really really good to see, and was really not too much surprise, was the meat quality. We killed them through Silver Fern Farms, and we got all the kill data and the meat quality data, and they ended up killing out at 65% top quality prime beef, and compared to all Silver Fern Farms prime beef, they averaged at 31%. So our beef was, the quality beef was, you know, twice as many animals came into that category, and actually it would have even been higher than that, but we had 4 of the Angus beef didn't pass the prime because of yellow fat colour, and that's obviously come through the Jersey. But what's interesting is the yellow fat colour comes from the carotene in the grass that they're eating, and that's, you know, it's got full of vitamin D, and vitamin D and grass fed is what the world's kind of after, because vitamin D is quite deficient in our diets, and you know, a lot of that comes from the sunshine. So yeah, so it was interesting that they got downgraded for that yellow fat colour. But I know there are some Asian markets where some high quality restaurants where they actually pay a premium for the yellow fat, and it's associated with pasture fed. So they've proven very good for us, and a very good cross. We've got the Wagyu here as well, and so the kill data on them is going to be really interesting. And we've got cows and calf to Belgian Blue as well. So all that semen for those beef cattle have been sourced through salmon genetics as well.